Alright, so I'm on the GoPro 5, so I know the mic on this thing is not as good, but truck needs an exhaust. Okay. Hey! So here's what I got done today. Tomorrow I got to do this. The grass here. How did that ever grow? So I gotta my client know. Call her tonight. Let her know that I'll be walking into work tomorrow. Yeah. So I worked on the car. Okay. So for you guys, say, Reg, did you test this? Yes, I did. The answer is just yes, I did. My goal was to eliminate the battery. So the battery, I charged it up a week ago. I threw it in the truck, fired up the truck. Pops, you know, the gray truck that my dad has. Well, they're both gray, but the older one, the Mazda. It fired that sucker up, no problem. Okay. So I used the battery tester on it. Battery tester says it's good. Use the voltmeter on it. Voltmeter says it's good. I boosted my dad's little truck with it twice already. Says it's good. So I thought, okay. The other test is this is what takes so long trying to eliminate stuff. Oh, freaking flies down. Feeling a draft. My flies down anyway. So anyway, long story short, before I throw a whole bunch of money at stuff, I like to test stuff. Problem is it takes me forever to get to it because I'm working all the time. This is the first weekend I've had off 2 months, I think, where I've actually had the whole weekend off, and I almost didn't have the whole weekend off, but because I did yesterday, all I did was rest because my body just needed to rest. You know, in this kind of heat, working in this kind of heat, and then having to cycle to and from work, you know, like, because I work in my pants, not my shorts, right? Because like I can't work whippersnipping in shorts, not because I don't like it. It's just that if you're going to get poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac, poison, you know, poison whatever, that's how you're going to get it, right? So that's hence why I normally don't do that. Make sense? So, long story short, I have to test things, right? But I still have to work, right? Unfortunately, I still have to work. My good looks are not enough for me to survive. I actually have to work. And I know you guys don't understand that, you know, because you're not as good looking as me, but hear me out. Okay, so anyway, it goes like this. On the very limited days that I get off, two things happen. Extreme heat or rain, right? So that really slows you down as well. So you got to basically work on the vehicle between the raindrops, right? And kind of like my freaking fly came. Hang on. I got to sort something out here. I have to sort out my shorts. Because my shorts, my zipper fell down. And I don't know if that's somebody that lives up there now. They built a whole bunch of houses back there. Pull up my freaking shorts. These shorts are bad for that, so sorry about that. Anyway, gotta get ready for this 0.8 kilometer hill here. I might have to walk some of it. Again, I'm trying not to stress my body out. You know, like gonna be a hard week coming up, so always is, but you know, like let's get this in number 2 anyway. There's some speed going here. So anyway, so here's the tests I did. Tested the battery. It's not the battery. Boosted the truck, several trucks. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Battery fully charged. Put it in, click, 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 click. I did try it neutral. My dad tried it neutral. Because I mentioned it to him today. He goes, no, I already tried that when he was helping me. Same thing, click, 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 click. So basically, I changed the ground and a lead, right? So what that means, now this hill, it's gonna be fine coming back, but it's definitely a hill, a hard hill to climb here. It's 0.8 of a kilometer. Or sorry, no, it's 800 feet. 800 feet, not 0.8 of a kilometer. It's 800 feet is like, what was that? 450 meters? No. 300 meters? No, geez, no, it's like 280 meters. Something like that. So, gotta get my conversions going here. So, one thing about mountain bikes is you got these ultra low gears. So, Mr. Sean. The alternator test, I didn't get that far. Didn't need to, because my battery, I charged it up about a week ago, left it, it did not discharge. So that eliminates battery drain from the battery. The battery, I know some of you believe me, some of you don't, the battery is fine. I threw it in the truck, it fired up the truck, the 4-liter truck, and I put it on the car and click, 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 click. But the clicks are really fast, which tells me the cranking amps are fine. I can't remember what it said on the tester, but it was still within the good range. Battery tested good. Okay, so the battery's good. So rather than just throwing money at it, whew, this is quite the climb. Okay, I know I can make it to the top, but I got to think about working tomorrow too. So I'll just walk the rest. I got 2 more hills like this. Plus it's hot out and Sunday, you know. I just want to go to the dump really quick and check things out, and then go from there. Come back, clean out the chickens, and that's done. So that what it leaves me with is, I tried starting the vehicle in neutral because I figured, well, maybe it has the same problem my dad's little truck has, where the shifter linkage is all screwed up and you have to put it in neutral in order to doesn't look like much of a hill. But just look at how much of a grade there is. This is like a 6.5% gradient, or 7 or something like that. It's quite the gradient. I used to come up this with my motocross pedal bike single speed when I was a kid. Like it was unbelievable. The top's just up here, so what I'm getting at is it leaves me with the starter solenoid, possibly the ECM or the ignition the ignition control module. These are the next things to test, right? But each one of those significantly goes up in price. Now the starter, you can't tap on the starter. I'll tell you why. The starter's inside the motor. And to get to that, okay, so a starter motor is not crazy expensive if that's what it is. That's the whole problem, if that's what it is. So let's say it's the starter motor. We're about anywhere from, the lowest I've seen is like 160 to 300 bucks, right? So for me, everything's always more expensive because I don't know why, it's just